A small boy was hanging from a rock by a rope because a lamb had gotten stuck on the edge. Summoning his courage, he put the lamb into a bag and signaled his grandfather by pulling the rope. Then he was pulled up and the lamb was safely rescued. The grandfather noticed deep wounds on the boy's body. He assumed that perhaps a wild animal had attacked him. As the boy was returning home, he encountered the same animal again, but it was not a predator, it was just an ordinary dog. The dog quietly changed its path without causing any harm. The next day, the grandfather took the boy with him to the forest to set traps. There, the boy met the dog again. He showed the dog the smell of the traps and explained how dangerous they were. That's when he realized that the dog was not an enemy of the sheep, but actually their companion. Gradually, the boy and the dog became good friends. When the boy bathed him, the dog looked completely white like snow. He named him Rocky. He also made a secret hideout for Rocky with a hidden escape route. Everything was going well. Suddenly, gunshots rang out. Two soldiers had come for hunting. The boy tried to stop them, but they pushed him aside. Without hesitation, Rocky leapt to protect the boy and bit one of the soldiers. The other soldier immediately fired his gun. Rocky ran away and the incident reached the village. Under pressure, the mayor ordered a search for the wild animal across the entire mountain. The grandfather asked the boy if he knew the dog. The boy lied, but the grandfather already knew everything, so he intentionally gave him false information. The next day, the villagers went out searching. The boy was playing with Rocky when he saw his grandfather pointing a gun. He realized he had been deceived. Just as the grandfather was about to pull the trigger, the boy stood in front of Rocky. Waving a stick in his hand, he tried to chase Rocky away, but the hunters had already spotted him. They fired and the boy thought he had lost his friend forever. Heartbroken, he returned to the hut and that's when a miracle happened. Rocky was alive and waiting for him. They hugged relieved, but Rocky was injured. Due to an infection in his wounds, he developed a high fever. The boy had to give him injections himself. With the boy's care, Rocky recovered quickly and became stronger than before. One night, a pack of wolves broke loose near the doctor. The boy tried to stop them, but he fell in fear and broke his leg. Rocky immediately arrived and faced the wolves alone. The wolves were terrified of his roar and bravery and ran away. The doctor could barely walk. They crawled to the snowmobile. Rocky carried the rope in his mouth and brought them home safely, even though people repeatedly called him a wild animal. Yet Rocky repeatedly showed humanity. The grandfather finally accepted the truth. The attack on the sheep was not by Rocky, but by the wolf pack. From that day, everyone understood that sometimes the one we consider a threat can turn out to be our truest protector.